Hey, and good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I have a story to share with you guys. So I was really fighting not whether I was going to share this or not, just because I got a couple of copyright strikes, and I'm trying to be careful, but honestly, you guys have to see this video. Like, I can't even tell the story without showing this video, and it's so important for us to understand the minds of these white supremacist terrorists. We need to understand that there is a lot of things that set us apart from them, a lot of reasons why they are able to continuously terrorize and slaughter us without remorse and without any kind of, there's no sorrow feelings, or they don't care. They don't have that remorse. Like I said, they don't have the conscience behind it. And also, I try to let you guys know that it doesn't matter if all of the black people in the world disappeared. These white supremacist devils will just kill each other. Like, they enjoy killing us and they're happy to do that. But just know that, if you're gone, the killing will continue. We're not the problem. They are. So I'm going to show you the video first, and then let's talk about it. Let me give you a little bit of backstory, because he kind of just jumps right in there. But he's having an interview with Dr. Phil about killing his mother. He killed his mother with a sledgehammer. And I want you to pay special attention to his eyes and his mannerism, and how he really just has this really calm and happy feeling. But really pay attention to his mannerism.
You killed your mother. And why did you kill her?
She wasn't taking care of my family.
Meaning you and your brother?
Yeah.
Is that who you mean? And so, because she wasn't taking care of you and your family, you decided to kill her. Did you think about discussing it with her instead of killing her?
I didn't think it would do anything.
You thought, it won't do any good to talk to her, so I'll just kill her. When did you decide to kill your mother?
I decided the day I did it.
And the method you chose was what?
Beating her to death.
And you beat her to death with what?
Sledgehammer.
Now, let me tell you, the chances of these evil albinoids not having a gun in their house is slim to none. Okay? So he could have picked an easier, quicker, less like intense, less personal, less intimate way of killing his mother. He could have chose those, but he wanted to feel killing her. He wanted it to be personal. He wanted to get the enjoyment out of it. So that is what we are up against. We are up against people that enjoy killing people, just people in general. He is beating his mother to death, bludgeoning her to death with a sledgehammer, because she, quote unquote, wasn't taking care of his family good enough. He's not a baby. His brother wasn't a baby. None of them were babies. They were all capable of getting their own food and water and any of that stuff. There was no CPS, Child Protective Service records, saying that these kids were being abused or anything like that. He just decided one day, he woke up and he wanted to have some fun, and that was his fun.
And how many times did you hit her with the sledgehammer?
I don't remember.
About. Did you hit her once, or did you hit her 10 times or 100 times?
I'd say about 20 times.
Was this a 3-pound sledgehammer, 5-pound sledgehammer?
I don't know.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Way bigger than a hammer. Right? Yeah.
Did you see how he laughed at the thought of him killing his mother? As he remembered that sledgehammer pounding on his mother's head, he laughed. It's funny. It's like, oh, you just brought back a funny memory. This is sick and disgusting. This is who we're working with. You do not pray for people like him. You do not forgive him. This is someone that should be executed on sight. Okay? This isn't a game. We're not in a game. We're not playing in a game. Okay? You cannot pray the demon away. You can't. Praying the evil away isn't helping. You must destroy the demon.
And where did you hit her?
In the head.
Where was she when you did this?
She was in her room.
What was she doing?
She was asleep.
Okay, so your mother was asleep in her room, and you opened the door and went in there? Okay. And you need to help me understand here. You're standing outside her bedroom door. You've got a sledgehammer in one hand. You've got your hand on the doorknob with the other. And you open that door. What's going through your head at that moment?
I don't remember. My mind was pretty much blank.
Where did you get the hammer?
I got it from our garage.
Did you go out to the garage to get it that night? And this was about 11 o'clock at night, right?
Yeah.
So where were you right before you went to the garage? Where were you when you made up your mind to do it?
I was in the living room.
Why kill her that night? Why not kill her a week earlier or a week later? Something made that night the night.
I had enough.
You had enough? Why that day?
I just thought it was a good time.
Again, he thinks about how he killed his mother. He's picturing it in his head. They're talking about it. It's becoming more descriptive. And he is smiling and laughing. Okay? But you'll still have disgusting white supremacist devils making excuses for him. I don't want this to trigger any black people into thinking, let me pray for him. This is a demon that needs to be put down. Okay? I'm showing you guys this because we walk around thinking that these people can be saved, and they cannot. You can't save someone from who they are. This is who they are. They enjoy killing. They enjoy everything about it. If they're not killing you, they're going to be killing someone else. Just so happened that his mother was the closest. He found one of the most intimate ways to kill her. He wanted to feel everything. He wanted to feel the life being beaten out of this woman. He wanted to hear it. He wanted all his senses to be heightened.
You remember opening the door, right? It wasn't locked?
It wasn't.
Did you stand there and look at her for a minute before you did it?
Yeah.
Did you say goodbye to her in your mind?
No.
And when you swung that hammer the first time, did you swing it hard?
Yes.
Did you swing from over your head? Was this a big swing from over your head? Did she make a noise?
I could just hear the hammer hitting her head.
And what did it sound like?
There was this wet thumping sound.
How long before you hit her the second time?
Just a few seconds.
Did you think she was already dead?
A chuckle and a laugh. Okay. And make no mistake about it, they're going to try to say he has a mental illness and he just needs help. You know, that's all. He's a victim too. He's a disgusting, evil, murderous devil, just like the majority of the other ones. There's no praying this away, guys. This is what we're working with. You need to imagine that everyone you sit by on the bus, all of the ones that you work with, the ones you shop in the grocery store with, they have the same mentality as this one. Okay? They will do the exact same thing to you.
She woke up and she started seizing up.
Did she look at you?
I looked into her eyes, but she didn't look at me.
Just sick. Okay, it's just sickness, and that's what we're working against. Okay, so every time we want to pray, every time we want to march, every time we want to say not all of them are like that, we're on a different playing field right now. Okay, we need to step up our game. We need to protect ourselves. We need to arm ourselves. We need to change our way of thinking and stop thinking that these people are going to change or that they're going to come to some kind of conclusion that what they're doing is wrong. It isn't going to happen. It's just not. It's insane of us to think that one day white people are all just going to come to the same conclusion. Let's just stop harming black people. Let's stop killing them. Let's stop, locking them up in these slavery camps. Let's let them just live their lives. That's not going to happen because that's not who they are. I wanted to just bring you guys on this other source and see if they have some more detail. Ting laughed as he killed his mother with a sledgehammer and tries to burn his brother alive because his sibling raped him and she did nothing about it. Yeah, see, they didn't add that part in. See, this is what I tell you, though. If white people are not outside terrorizing someone else, then they're in their homes terrorizing each other. That's just who they are. There's no way around it. I wish there was. But this is showing you. If we're not outside raping children, then we're inside raping children. If we're not outside killing people, then we're inside killing people. So it doesn't matter the location. It just matters as long as they're there. This is what you're going to see. Zachary Davis, 17, is on trial for murder of his mother and attempted murder of his brother, brutally bludgeoning Melanie Davis to death in her own bed on August 2012. Then set fire to the family home in an attempt to kill his older brother, Josh. The teen confessed to the arson and murder but alleged sexual abuse. Police have found no evidence of rape of Josh Davis, 19, has denied it. I'm not going to say he did. I'm not going to say he didn't. He probably did. That's what these people do. And then it's demon tree that runs through their family. Why wouldn't his older brother have raped him? And of course, this is in Tennessee, because it's just nastiness. A Tennessee teenager on trial for murder says he killed his mother with a sledgehammer because she knew he had been raped by his older brother and did nothing about it. Zachary Davis was 15 when he bludgeoned his mother's skull 12 times as she slept, and then set his family home ablaze in an effort to also kill his older brother. 12 times with a sledgehammer, and you guys saw that sledgehammer, how big it was. Imagine taking a watermelon and just hitting it 12 times. And I know the skull is probably a bit harder than that, but even so, that I don't want to know what his mom looks like. She wouldn't have a head. It would just be this big mush of goop. Sick. On Tuesday, a court in Hendersonville heard how Davis, now 17, laughed as he killed his mother, Melanie Davis. And he was laughing. You guys saw that he was laughing when he was talking about it. It's something that he enjoyed. Make no mistake about it, if this dude gets out of prison, he is going to do the same thing to someone else. He enjoys it. He likes it. It's part of who he is. Leaving her body in unrecognizable before fleeing. Davis is charged with first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and aggravated arson. And the court was shown gruesome images of the crime scene as his trial began on Monday. According to prosecutors, Davis and his mother and brother went to see a comedy show, The Champagne, on August 10th, and then returned home. Melanie Davis went to sleep at 9 p.m. and knowing that her younger son was planning something sinister, something unspeakable. In testimony given to the court by Major Don Lessing, chief detective at the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, Davis confessed after he was apprehended at the convenience store 8 miles away, having fled the scene. "Yes, sir, I killed my mom in her sleep with a sledgehammer," Lindsay told the court on Tuesday, according to the Tennessee. Lindsay said that during an interview, Davis was asked how he killed his mother with the sledgehammer and replied, "I was worried I'd miss," and then using the type of weapon giving him that highest chance to kill her. So he thought the sledgehammer was the best choice. Shockingly, Davis told Lindsay during the confession that he laughed out loud for no reason he could remember during his frenzied attack. So he's telling them that he was giddy. He was having so much fun. He is laughing out loud. He just couldn't even contain his happiness. He also said that he only had one regret from the night. "I would probably kill Josh with the sledgehammer too." So we see that is his regret, that he didn't kill his brother with the sledgehammer too. However, during the integration, Sorry. During his interrogation, David did tell the police he brutally killed his mother and tried to kill his brother by burning down the house. Lindsay told the courts on Tuesday that Davis alleged his brother Josh raped him and that he told his mom, who didn't do anything about it. That's funny because as we listened, he told Dr. Phil that he killed his mother because she wasn't taking care of them. Maybe that's, I don't know. They're just adding stuff in, or maybe that was part of her lack of taking care of them. I don't know. Josh Davis vehemently denied ever sexually abusing his family, and Lindsay told the court law enforcement came to the same conclusion. We started a child protective team to see if it had happened, he said, according to the Tennessee. We did not have anything to corroborate Zach's statement. Here it is right here. See, I knew it. I knew that they were going to pull this. They're always mentally ill. Mentally illness, Zachary Davis' legal team admits that their client burned his own house down and killed his mother, but was suffering delusions at the time. And it was just only at the time, and now he's fine to be released. That's what they will like you to think. If we have all these mentally ill people shooting up schools, killing and eating their neighbors, then we need to start shooting them on sight regardless. That's not an excuse. Mental illness doesn't mean he gets to go beat his mom in the head with a sledgehammer and then just get away with it. And the fact is, this is an epidemic. These people are doing this all the time, everywhere they go, and they're always just given this stamp of mental illness. He doesn't have a mental illness. He is evil. That is his mental illness. He has the evil albinoid disease. That can't be cured. There's no medication for it. So the only thing you can do to cure evil albinoid disease is to execute the host. That's it. He told the prosecutors that he and Zach were close and said that until the shocking murder, his entire family were all close. I'm seeing if there's too much more of this. So this is their house. On the night, August 10th, David allegedly attacked his mother before moving upstairs into their home's game room, pictured here. He lit a fire hoping to kill his sleeping brother as well. This is just him. Davis is seen here in 2012. It was determined that his charges were so severe that he would not be charged in a juvenile court. Well, he was 17. So, anyway, so that's all that. I'm going to leave the links to these in the description box in case you guys want to go back and watch or read the rest of this. I want to let you guys know, this is, when they throw this whole mental illness, you have to realize that they're just doing it as a defense. His illness is evil albinoid. That's his illness. And we all know that there's no cure for that. Okay? So when you do things like this, then the only option is execution. And that's what should have been done. He should have been taken outside and put down, or in the house and put down. Irregardless, he should not be walking around laughing while he reminisces in bludgeoning his mother to death. It just doesn't make any sense. This is why I tell you they will never let Black people leave America. They will never let us go. They will never go live on their own. They won't do that because they know who they are. They know for a fact that they will kill each other off. They know that their greatest enemy is themselves. So we need to start waking up and realizing this and stop praying for these demons, because there's no prayer for them. There's none. Okay? Praying's been going on for hundreds of years, and they still are who they are. So we need to try to figure out who we are and what we stand for. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video as much as you can. Also, I did open a Patreon account, and I want to thank everyone so very dearly for anyone that's supported me and donated funds in that. Again, my videos are not being monitored, and I really are monetized, and I'm not going to change the content of the videos. I want them to be as blunt and as straightforward as possible. This is what we need to see. That we need to see this so that our brains and our mindsets can change, and so we stop thinking that black is bad, because we're seeing that so much on mainstream media. Black kid arrested, black kid did this. And I mean, even though it's never as evil and brutal as this, that's because that's just not who we are. But we need to see, okay, it's not us. It is them. We need to see that. And this is showing you what they are, what they're capable of. This is just who they are. Anyways, thank you guys, and I will see you on the next video.